All right. So, good afternoon, Mr. Singh. Thank you for taking out time to speak with us. My name is Neha Sharma, and I'm from Project Leaders Magazine. I'm an editor and a content writer. So, here we are with Mr. Praveen, who is the CEO of Aasoka, a blended learning solution for K 12 launched by the MBD Group, catering to the comprehensive needs of schools in terms of teaching, learning, and administration. He seamlessly transitioned into a crucial role in expanding Aasoka from 300 to 3,000 schools in less than 3 years. So, terrific. So, Aasoka has been making significant waves in the Indian education system, right? And with its innovative blended learning solutions. So, as the visionary behind this remarkable company, we are eager to learn more about your journey and the future prospects of Aasoka.
So we started working on Ashoka as a product in 2020. So it was
Mhm.
in during COVID when the seed for Ashoka was laid down, and we started taking this product to the market in 2021. So we thought of we've created a product. Let's see how it works, and we started doing a pilot. We extended that pilot for entire 1 year, and while
Okay.
we were doing a pilot, we made sure that whatever the school requires, it should be fulfilled, and the edtech part of it should be as per the requirement of the school. We believe that customer is the center or the heart of the product.
Mhm.
So in case if we are able to deliver the product that is required at the school level, we would be able to create lot of strides. And going by that, again, 2022 January, we went with the product to the market. And 2022, approximately 300 schools, they adopted us in less than 3 months. A school
Mhm.
season, it usually starts from October, we start visiting schools. However, that year it was in the month of January, we started visiting schools due to COVID again. And
Mhm.
we were adopted by 300. We were even surprised because our target was to cater to 100 schools. We thought if 100 schools they adopt us, then the product is win-win, and we know that this product will do good. So last year we
Mhm.
did 1900 schools, close to 1900 schools,
Oh,
and present year it's around 3300 schools who have adopted us pan India.
wow. That's amazing achievement actually.
Thank you.
Congratulations on that.
Thank you. Thanks. That's a hard work of the team and all the teams and the support staff.
Of course, of course. But taking guidance from you, right?
I can take that credit on behalf of the team.
Okay, wonderful. Asuka is set to enter the global market, right? So what strategies are you employing to ensure successful international expansion?
So Neha, we did a study for international market. We started from
Mhm.
Africa, and I
Okay.
would just add to this. We've already initiated a project in Africa, and we've got orders from the African market. So our thought process was we have done something from the Indian market, and when we look at Indian education market, majority of the times we bring things from outside world to India. So it is either from US, UK, Singapore, where we learn and we try to bring those learnings to India. So this is the first time that as an organization we beyond the storybooks, we did try to launch a product in the overseas market, and we saw that if you look at the common problems of the schools were same, whether it is India, South Africa, Egypt, Nigeria, Ghana, or be it UK. We identified the same challenges, the same problems were faced by the teachers and the students. So we thought, why not take this product to overseas market and see how the reaction of the teachers is. We
Mhm.
participated in a couple of events and we presented our product. So while we did our first presentation, so there was a huge response from the teachers, and every single teacher in that forum, there were around 80 teachers, they all appreciated the product. We had nothing that time to deliver it to the market. It was just a test trial for us, and
Mhm.
that is where we thought this is going to make strides, and we bundled a solution for international market. So what we're doing is we're trying to look at the things we were doing well in the past as a country or as a company, So we have tried to introduce basics back into education. So everyone
Okay.
talks about abacus, but it is not
Uh-huh.
there in every single school. The challenge for that is we don't have trained teachers. So
Mm-hmm.
everyone is talking about coding and robotics, but we don't have solutions for that. So we said that a kid of grade one, age group 5 or 6, if we give a computer, so how many kids we would be able to supply a computer?
Mm-hmm.
So that would be a challenging task for any government or any institute per se. On contrary, the skills of majority of the kids, say if we assume there are 2000 kids, so not every single kid will be able to code it on a computer. So
Right.
we created flashcards, coding cards, and we created a game around that coding cards, and we gave it to the schools physical coding cards. And the solution revolves around 4 C's of 21st century skills, wherein we talk about collaboration, we talk about creativity, we talk about communication and critical thinking. So today, students are using coding cards, they're playing a game, and while they're playing a game, they're learning something out of it. And the best part
Of
is,
course.
so we don't have coding teachers or robotics teachers in the school. These are the same teachers who were teaching maths or who were teaching English. They're using these solutions and they're
Flashcards.
implementing it in the schools. So flashcard is one part of it. We've got a toy which is pre-coded toy. A small example is a game called Snakes and Ladder. So everyone
Right.
knows Snakes and Ladder. Now we've introduced that in the schools. Okay, so to play snakes and ladder, it's called a board game. We use one single dice. So we did a small experiment. We said instead of using one dice, we'll use two dice,
Okay.
right? So that was a small intervention, and we saw that students, they were starting doing mental calculations. These were small calculation, but for a grade one kid who does calculation
And
like
it
one,
worked.
it worked. So today, instead of board game, we are using big mats, and students are walking on top of that.
Quite
So
innovative.
right, and we're not using dice to play it anymore. We're using flashcards to roll the numbers. We're using it to teach addition, subtraction, multiplication, division, odd number, even numbers.
Coming up, talking about all of these different types of games that you have installed in the learning process, like how does Ahsoka leverage technology to enhance the learning experience for students, kids?
Right. So technology is at the heart of Ashoka. So before COVID, the scenario
Mhm.
was teachers were not ready to adopt to the technology. There were schools which were using technology, but not every school was using technology.
Right.
But after COVID, it became a necessity during COVID. They had to adopt to it. And
Correct.
we might have taken around 10 years or 12 years to see this level of adoption. COVID was a silver lining for a
For the
lot of
education
us,
industry.
for the
Yeah.
education industry, that every single teacher adopted to technology, and it became easier for us to make them understand how technology can help. Now, as a company, we have technology-oriented solution, which is Ashoka. We're using AI in bits and pieces, wherein we can do prediction of a student that how much he will score in his next exam. So that is
Oh.
one way we're using it. We're using adaptive assessments. So, for example, if a child appears in a test today, and if
Mm-hmm.
it's like a video game, so you cross level 1, you go to level 2, you cross level 2, you go
Right.
to level 3. So
Mm-hmm.
similarly, used technology in that scenario where there are different questions from different levels. As you keep moving, the level of questions starts getting tougher and tougher. You get more tough questions.
This is
So
like
that are
stages that we play
stages. Correct.
games, right?
Correct.
Yeah, different
Correct.
stages.
Correct. Then there
And
is
it build interest also of a kid. Like, okay,
right.
now I've scored this much, now I'm moving to the next stage. So
Correct. Correct.
just
Correct. So not every kid as is at the same level, right?
right.
And if we give a same question paper to every single kid, it's not going to work. So
True.
basis his or her level, they can practice a test at our platform and they can enhance their knowledge. Then there is a remedial learning for that. In case if they're not able to answer the questions correctly, they can go back, check their notes, or check the other learning material that is there, restart, come back again, and then take a test.
Okay. Great. What are the big challenges that you or the company face?
So
Like
I
or
would say,
have faced in the past?
correct. I was trying to take it to those back years. The biggest challenge for us to roll out Ashoka was our own team. See, we've got team members who are there with us from last 30 years, 20 years, 25 years, 15 years. So the first challenge was to sell this product to the team. So if I am not confident that this product is going to work, I while I'm presenting it to you, my confidence level will be very low. I won't be able to put a strong gesture behind it that this is a good product, you should use it. So we did intensive team training. So that was 1 month training, 1 week training for selected people, then 1 month training for another lot. And we took them to different schools where the adaptation happened. So
Okay.
it took us 3 to 4 months to make them understand that this product is going to work. And this is something that is going to make a difference in our lives as well as in the lives of schools, students, and teachers. So that was
So
I would say, one of the most challenging tasks that we came across. And once we surpass that, the numbers are open and up in the market.
okay, so basically selling the product within the team was a
Correct.
task,
So
right?
we are a traditional company also. It's a 69 years old organization, the parent company, which is MBD. And there are people with us from 30 years. As I said, teachers, they were not ready to adopt to the technology. Similarly, somebody at the age of 50, 52, 53, it was
Yes.
challenging
Right.
to make him understand that this will work. Now they're very confident to open the mobile app and to show different parts of the mobile
And
app.
quite well versed with the technology, now enjoying it, right?
They're enjoying it.
All right. So, what are your future, or maybe not yours, but the future goals of Asuka?
So
You
Neha,
see the
we
company
want
evolving in the next
to
few years.
so we want to take this product to the global level. We want to take this to UK, US, Canada. So these markets, we want the product to be adopted in these markets. So that's a new goal that we have for us. And in India, we're trying to reach out to minimum 20,000 schools in next 2 years. Next 2 years. So
Okay.
that's a tough one. However, we're gearing up for that.
But so far, you have reached to your goal successfully. So hopefully, you are going to gain this
200%.
thing also.
We've overachieved in last 2 years, and with God's grace and with blessings, we might surpass our numbers for the next coming 2 3 years also.
Good luck for that. Thank you, Mr. Singh, for your valuable insights and inspiring vision. And we wish you and the entire team of Asoka all the very best for your future endeavors.
Thank you, Neha. I wish same for you and your team. Thanks a ton.